Welcome everybody to Magnolia on Money,
where we discuss everything financial from the economy to retirement.
This is Magnolia on Money. Welcome back everybody. Today's show we're going to talk about what to do with TSP after you retire, but really we're going to just say what are the pros and cons of leaving your money in TSP versus rolling it into an IRA. So we got a few little topics we'll hit on, and maybe this will help you understand more about why you may leave it in TSP and some of the benefits of rolling that into your own IRA.
Yeah, so the first thing is we use the number 59.5 that's thrown around a lot. So if you leave your money in TSP and you retire, let's say at the age of 56, well, if you leave it in TSP and start to draw money, you avoid the 10% penalty as if it would go to an IRA. So if you rolled your money from TSP to an IRA and before 59.5, if you withdrew money, you would pay an extra 10% penalty.
That's right. So you got the 10% rule applies to IRAs. It doesn't apply to TSP. So we want to be careful about that. Conversions, if you're looking at doing conversions, we think that definitely IRAs are probably have an advantage there because we can't do conversions currently in the TSP program. That may change, but currently you cannot do that. So if you would want to move it to an IRA if you're going to do conversions from your IRA to the Roth. Investment options, TSP has some decent investment options. We think. We typically stay away from some of the lifestyle funds and things like that. We tend to like just staying in the GSCS&I fund, but the investment options. If you roll it to an IRA, you can invest in anything out in the open market, which a lot of times for a lot of people that's a huge advantage. Maybe if they're looking to, maybe they want to buy some CDs with part of the money. Maybe they want to put it in some certain individual stocks or certain ETFs or whatever it may be. Inside TSP, you're locked into their investment options. Now, the good thing is in TSP, some of the costs are lower than if you were to buy in mutual funds or things outside. But investment options, you have a lot more outside.
Yeah, and a big thing with investment options of whenever we're running an income plan, we're really most of the time we use the bucket approach. So we're separating out that money for today versus what could be long-term money. Inside of TSP, you're pretty limited in those 5 funds to exactly what you're going to invest in and what your options are.
Yep. And then the last is pro rata distribution. A lot of people don't think about this, but if you decide to take money from your TSP, they're going to what is called pro rata distribution, meaning they're going to take, if you needed $1,000, they're going to take which funds they take it from TSP. So if you had the G fund, the S fund, the F fund, they're going to take pro rata or the same amount out of each. If you can't just say, well, hey, I just want to take 100% from the G fund. That's not how that works. They do pro rata distribution. If you're in an IRA, you control what do we want to sell, what do we want to not sell. If market conditions say that we should be selling maybe this portion of our portfolio, we can do it. Inside the TSP, you don't have that control. So that's another big maybe pro of moving to an IRA. So you have to know your situation. You have to know when you're going to need the money. If you're pre-59.5, be careful. If you're going to need some money, be careful taking at least all of the money out. Maybe you leave some in TSP and have it available to you.
Yeah, and that's not saying that it has to be 100% in TSP or 100% in IRA. There are certain circumstances where we leave money in TSP for an exact reason, and then we roll the rest into an IRA for an exact reason. It all comes back to your overall income plan and what's best for your individual plan itself.
Yep. We hope this helped. And as always, y'all have a great week. God bless. We'll talk to you soon.